trying to go early this morning. We just left Dublin Cove, and that's where we set up like a home base for petites, right? So, which was just down here. Little Garia Bay is over here. That's where we're going to go next. We're going to go in, have a look, so there'll be a waterfall there, and then we'll come out, and then there's the Garia Harbor. A little bit of fog, a little bit of rain here this morning. No fog on the ocean, but in the hills, in the valleys and stuff, you can see there's a bit of fog. But anyways, hopefully it'll clear up. And the rain is supposed to end here shortly. Okay, here we are in Little Garia Bay. Little look around. There's a wide open ocean out there. So yeah, no wind in here. Right in the bottom here. A couple cabins there, looks like summer homes. I can hear some water trickling down over the hill. It's supposed to be waterfalls over here. Can't really, it's not very visible, but another cabin out here. So a nice little spot. We just dropped anchor for a little bit. We're gonna take Penny ashore, do her stuff, because we didn't do nothing this morning. We left. We just pulled anchor and left Dublin Cove. Okay, well, we're just sailing into Poile Bay. So we came from that direction this morning. We were just into Garia Bay, Little Garia Bay. We left there 10 miles away. Here we are. This is Little Poile Harbor, I think, and then this, or no, sorry, this one right here. And then up here, you see the two different points of land. In there is the Poile, town of Poile. So we're sailing along there now with the head sail. We got some land over here. Fog is finally lifting. We had all fog here this morning for most of the way. How's your morning going, Holly?
Oh, well, slightly better now.
Slightly better now. We can see land and things are, yeah.
We're not sure what's happening with our depth finder.
Yeah, it was doing good, and then now it's
we should probably talk about some not so great things once in a while, like depth finder going.
Well, this is our second one now, so hopefully this is, I don't know what's going on with it. We'll see what happens here. But anyways, so here we are. I don't know if you can see that, the angle here. Yeah, and I don't know the angle. So this is a harbor here that's okay for anchoring and stuff, but we're going to go up here because the community of the Poile is up here. So and then on this ferry you might be able to see better. Yeah, we're going up to this one in there. Okay, we're just pulling into the Poile. Holly's up front there, fixing the line, getting the line ready to throw ashore. Holly! And there's the community there. I'm just waiting to make sure we go around the point here, showing low water, 64 feet. Beautiful in here now. Out there we had a lot of fog, but yeah. So yeah, this is the isolated community, always been isolated. Resettlement has been talked about, I'm sure, many times, and still is, but the community is still surviving. So well, I'm looking forward to you know, exploring this place and see what it's all about. And we might be here for a couple of days. We'll see if we can get a decent place to dock. That'd be great. Well, we are here safely tied up at Poile. Yeah, nice little spot. We just had a great chat with a couple of local guys here. Guy just came back from berry picking, looking around for blue bake apples, and another guy, I don't know, sure, fisherman I guess. But anyways, there's about think there's about 50 people here. That's about it. And a lot of homes. There's a lot of homes here. 10 or 15, probably nobody in them. And no kids here. 3 or 4 years ago, school closed up. So I think there's kids here now, summertime, but school year, that's it. So there's no roads, it's just little trails all through the town. So it's quite a, I've never been to a, not that I can remember, been to a community that always been isolated only by boat. So it's a first for me. And Holly, you been to any coastal communities when you grew up in Edmonton?
Oh yeah. All the time.
All the time, okay. Anyways, making fun, of course. So yeah, nice little place. Actually, the fella we were talking to, that house way up at the top there, I'll try to zoom in. That's the one guy we were talking to. We're going to try to get some. Everybody's got Starlink here. So not everybody, but a lot of people. So we should be able to get some internet and get in touch with the world again. Yeah. So a neat little place. We're going to get to walk around. Have a look. We're plugged into the government power. So I'm getting some of our tax money back, I guess. We're plugged into ferry now. It comes in here. Supper time. It's a couple hours, so we'll see that when that comes in. So stay tuned. We'll bring you some more footage of Poile, Newfoundland.
A little busy yesterday getting tied up and getting to know some locals here. Got some power to the boat. Water you get from a pond. I guess they really don't have any good drinking water here. They got to bring it in. So we'll use it for our, our tank for washing and stuff, but we'll just use our stored water for drinking. So it's next morning now. We went up to the store actually last night too and bought some stuff and visited a little store, typical little corner store with some canned food and some junk food and whatever. Great people there. Everybody we talked to, there's only 54 people here in this place now, living year round. So the sign says 93. So anyway, so the place is declining fast, I guess, unfortunately for the people that are here. Still a few, but 10 lobster fishermen left. And there's a company or a business here that takes all the lobsters and stuff from them. So yeah, so that's convenient for lobster fishermen. So that's probably why they're hanging on. Yeah, we're only about 9 miles, they say, from Grand Brit. So that's where we're going next. But we're going to be here for the day. We'll stay again overnight. Yeah, it's convenient. We're supposed to have an easterly wind today. I got to check no internet or cell or nothing like that. A lot of people got Starlink, so we're going to go up and there's a person up here that has an open Starlink. You just walk along a little path, bang, you got internet. So that's what we did last night. Did a couple things. I didn't check the weather or nothing yet, so I got to do that today and maybe see where we're headed and what time and where the weather's coming from. So anyways, the ferry is here tied up all night. Every night it leaves here about 8 in the morning, and then you're gone to Rose Blanche, and then a lot of people here got vehicles parked in Rose Blanche, and then they'll drive to Port aux Basques or wherever they're going, usually Port aux Basques, for doctor's appointments or whatever, so on, shopping. So yesterday we were here when the ferry got in, and everybody comes with their quads and trailers and offload of supplies and luggage or whatever the case may be. And there was about 6 people got off, I think, and a bunch of supplies. But sign there says, this ferry used to go Rose Blanche, Poile, and then Grand Brit. But now it just does. Grand Brit's closed up in 2010, so 14 years ago, and now it just does these 2 places. And it's about an hour and a half run in that boat. So that's pretty good. She just travels about 10 knots.
And stuff kicking around. A few quads there, everybody's ready to leave. A few men there gathering and getting ready to go on the ferry. Yeah, there's the ferry there. Challenger 1.
I won't sign it because of favor the money either. I'll be signing it because I want to know what will matter.
Yeah, it's a time to take the deal and take the money and run.
Yes, sir, buddy.
What?
You see what we got? Start the car.
Yeah.
They're 40-odd, 50-year-old.
Yeah.
For ferry.
few passengers. Yeah, must not have a bow thruster on that one. Anyways, she's heading to Rolls Blanche now, about an hour and a half run, they say, hour and 20, hour and 30. And she'll go there for the day, and then she'll come back tonight. She'll get here at 5:30. So I think there's 3 passengers on board, 4 crew, and that's it. That's what services this town. Everybody's got a vehicle there at Rolls Blanche, and yeah. Challenger 1. That is a contractor boat, but it's run by the government or whatever, paid for by the government. So the ferry's gone. Anyway, we're on the government wharf here, and you see this is getting pretty lack of maintenance, I guess you call it. Anyways, this is the government. Transportation owns this. Yeah, so we're plugged in. We're plugged in, getting a bit of shore power just for lights and a couple things, nothing major, of course. And yeah, so we're just using this for storage, for shipping stuff. Everybody brings their quads down, and they'll stay here all day. There's another fellow coming now. We met this fellow yesterday. Coming here, I forget his name. Anyways, there's all the local small open boats. Some old quads, new quads here. Yeah, and yeah. So we're just gonna see where we can get some water here today. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Where's the best place to get some water here? Or the easiest? Over there? You was at the holes here yesterday, eh? Or what?
How much you gonna fill?
Oh, I got a couple jugs, that's all.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We got the private or public works with local people. And yeah, nice little Lark Harbor dory. The guy I was talking to him yesterday, he loves this new boat. We just picked her up. You see some of the old stages are getting pretty rough shape. And then we have public washroom. That's what you got. And looks like it's not being used a whole lot, which is good. And yeah, so we got one road going, I guess that would be going west. And then we got the east road. It says here, welcome to the Poile. It says population 93. I actually talked to some locals and they're saying there's 54 now. So I don't know how old this sign is, but 54 people and declining fast, sounds like it. So anyhow, this is clothesline. You know, growing up watching my mother use a clothesline a lot. It's pretty interesting. You know, they're using a natural rock here for a step or a bridge or you know, elevation, and then the pole is you know, in this barrel, because you can't dig into the ground here, it's all rock, right? You can't dig very far anyways. And you know, over to another barrel all above ground, and then the pole is braced with the rock, and then there's a walkway from the road here down to the rock. I actually saw the lady using this yesterday, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's your clothesline, which is, yeah, great. It's a, yeah, very unique and interesting way of doing things. So anyways, this road here is the main road, and it's the fire hall there. We'll see that after. Wood there is packed up. I haven't seen wood packed up so neat before. Pretty cool. Anyways, and someone has their wood stove in this morning, so it's not that cold here, but it is like 16 degrees or something. So I guess somebody needed a bit of heat. And so yeah, so we're walking along the main road here, and Yeah, this is what it's like. No cars, just quads and snowmobiles, and you got the cement road. I guess there used to be a power plant right here, generator plant, and it must have been, I'm thinking it must have been pretty noisy, but now they're hooked up to the main power grid in Bay d'Espoir. There's a car here, parts of a car, only one I guess. I don't know what the reason for bringing that, but maybe they used that at some point. Okay, so this is the school, and this closed up about 3 years ago. And here's the store and a post office up here. We were here last night, went up and bought some groceries, a couple things, nice little supply. And I think this shed here has had better days. But yeah, you can see the main road here. Cement pathway, used for bikes, skidoos, and all that stuff. This is the Anglican Church. I was up here yesterday. You go on and then getting up, and there's the pole line going to Bay d'Espoir somewhere, so I think. So I guess it's pretty rugged terrain, everybody's saying. It's hard to get some firewood, so they bring, nowadays they bring it in. So yeah, so we came in from out there, coming around. That's the way we're leaving, of course. There's kind of a, I gotta say, this is a bucket list thing to do, is come to these communities that you can't drive to. You come by a boat, you come by the coastal boat, but unless you know somebody, you have nowhere to stay here at night. So, you know, I guess you come up here and pitch a tent. Nothing wrong with that. It was summertime. Yeah, and then get on the ferry next morning and leave again, I guess, if you wanted to, right? So that's the idea. I mean, there's lots of places here to pitch a tent. So there's a couple of helipads here too. Or one at least, I know, down by the medical center. So yeah, there you go, there's a place to pitch a tent. And Holly's had a shower and just doing her morning chores, and we just had breakfast. So you're probably the only Edmontonian that ever came to Poile by boat.
I think you're right. According to the fellas yesterday.
Yeah, they were surprised when I told them you were from Edmonton.
Yeah, but according to my shirt, I'm from Newfoundland. Maybe that's a sign that I'm a visitor.
Yeah.
People from Newfoundland don't wear Newfoundland stuff, do they?
Sometimes.
Oh, well, there you go. I guess I am a Newfoundlander then.
Let's have another look at some more of the town here with Penny. Okay, see you in a bit.
Okay.
Here, Penny. So now we're going to take the other road here in Poile. We only got two directions, I guess, east and west. We went east this morning up here, and so now we're going to go west and check it out. You see, they got some stuff here for storage, looks like. And this up here, this crossroad, I guess you call it, that joins the two. I see a bunch of locals here yesterday sitting around chatting, so it's probably a hangout. But yeah, it's the fire station. Should be open. Yeah, it's open. Okay, so that's what they got. There you go. Just some fire suits and a pump on skids, and I'm pretty sure you could drag that with a quad. They come here with a quad and drag that out, and that's what they got. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways, kind of sad that's all they got, but I'm sure it's it'll be better than nothing. And I don't know if there's been any fires here, but yeah, at least they got something. So you got these big rocks here, and they got the road put right between two of them, eh? It's pretty neat. And see the wharf down there. And there's an old bell tower not being used, I don't think. And this old house here is ready to fall down. Yeah, it's pretty bad shape. It's probably the worst house that's here, in my opinion. Probably the worst one. And we got a creek running down this valley. They say there's a few moose around. Yeah, that house there, boy, I don't know what's holding it. It's caved in almost, ready to fall on this side. It's gonna be a mess down over the bank, I guess, if it happened. Anyhow, little trails everywhere. Little paths. Oh, that's a nice spot. It's the old shed that fell down in there. Camp there, firewood there. Yeah, that road ends there, but I think you gotta walk over to the other house. And this one here. This road goes down here. And it looks like there was a shed here that fell down. Yeah. And you can see frill over there from that angle. And you can see holly over there and pinny. Yeah, so that's the end of the road here. The the western road, I guess, in here in Poile. And here's Holly and Penny. Holly's doing some chores. Penny's life jacket came apart. What do you think, Holly?
I think that do some repairs just so that it doesn't come apart anymore, maybe.
Yeah.
And
Try to save it.
And then just take the parts that are there and maybe put a few extra stitches in just to help strengthen it.
You're pretty crafty that way of making something out of nothing. Did you meet some dogs here? Yeah? You don't want to talk about that either? No?
So quiet.
Yeah, that cement's getting warm now, eh?
She's the...
Yeah, so here we are in, where are we, Holly?
Poile.
Poile.
Standing for the pan. The pan.
The pan, I guess,
because it's shaped like a pan.